Hey everybody, this is Andrew from T is for Tech, and today I'm going to do a quick unboxing and take a first look at the Samsung rugged protective cover for the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Now, I did receive this as part of the promotion offer for the pre-order of the Samsung Galaxy Note Ultra. With that, you did get some credits towards some additional products, and I did get the rugged protective cover as well as the Galaxy Buds Live, which I'll take a look at in a different video. I just want to do a quick look at this because I've done a look at the Samsung rugged cover for other phones in the past, and I know a lot of people do like it. So do a quick unboxing here, a little bit of a look at it, and then yeah, that's basically about it. Now, I did not do an unboxing for the Note 20 Ultra itself. There's a lot of unboxings on YouTube already for the phone, and my channel's too small, I think, to actually compete with that, so I wasn't going to waste my time doing the unboxing. But I will do some videos in the future talking about this S20 Ultra and the camera and potentially and things like that. Now, this is the white version, so this is the Mystic White, and I do really like this. I wasn't sure about the camera bump being silver, and I wasn't sure I'd like that, but actually I think it looks pretty cool. For me, it looks better than the Mystic Bronze. It just looks too pink, and I really don't want a pink. And I've had a bunch of black phones in the past. My Samsung S20 Ultra that I had before this was also the black. So I've had a lot of black phones. I thought I'd change it up a little bit with the white, and I do have a couple D-brand skins on order that I'm going to use and try on the back of this as well. But I do really like the white. It's pretty nice. And you can't really see the fingerprints as much as you would on like a black device. So even though it's glossy, I do like that. So again, not going to do a review of this here, but just use it for the case. So if we open up the actual rugged protective case, it's very similar to the other ones that Samsung has released in the past. It's kind of got like a rubber interior, a little bit of a softer rubber on the edges that then gets a little stiffer towards the bottom. So it's one piece. You really can't take it apart, but it's kind of made out of two materials, right? So the back is more of this glossy black plastic. In this case, I got the black, and you can't detach it from the rubber. So it is, for all intents and purposes, a single piece case, but it's made up of two different materials. You do have your Samsung kickstands on the back, which is one of the benefits of this case, is that you have multi ways to set up the kickstand if you want to watch and consume media. Obviously, you have the huge camera cutouts on the top and the bottom for all your ports and S Pen and all of that. So a pretty nice case from a construction perspective. The only thing I don't like about the glossy backs on these and the glossy black is that it will show fingerprints, but it wipes off pretty easily, especially if you're taking it in and out of a pocket or whatnot. It's not too bad. As you can see, it does have the rubber on the ends, so should have pretty decent drop protection. So let's just slide this in the case. And basically, when I put these in and the directions show, you kind of like slide it into the top part and then snap it into the bottom part. So when you do get it in the case, you'll notice there is quite a nice lip on the front, which will protect the glass of the phone when you set it down on a flat surface. As you can see, the bottom cutouts here, you have the S Pen, speaker, USB-C, microphone, and then on its top, obviously the microphone there. Now, what I do like about this, and I can't recall exactly on the other cases in the past that I've had of this rugged series from Samsung, it has kind of like this ribbed texture pretty much on the whole side of each side of the case, right? The length here is all that same thing. So it gives you a very good positive grip on those edges where, it's not going to be slippery. It's not going to, you're not going to risk dropping it because it's too slick on the sides. This does give a nice positive feel, definitely a good grip to the phone. You do have your kind of built-in volume up down power buttons here, and these are just pieces of part of the case. It's not like a separate button or anything like that. It's just molded into the case itself, and they work well. You press them and there's not much resistance at all. So you can see on the back, camera cutout there. Now there is a very slight recess between the plastic and the glass of the camera cutout. I don't know if you can see that. It's not huge. It's not as much as on cases such as like the OtterBox cases where there's quite a big lip between the case and the actual glass. So this should protect it because there are, again, this lip here on the back sits up a little bit as well. So you should not run into any issues, I don't think, with scratching the glass. But that's something to consider, that it's pretty close to flush in this case. Now with the kickstand, you get basically two angles that you can use. So there's like a shorter one that, if you look here, will keep it more kind of closer to the table or closer to whatever you're setting it on. So the angle is a little bit back. So if you're closer and you want to look at it that way, it can do that. Or you can put the longer kickstand out, which will then kind of give you a more upright angle. So if you're maybe sitting a little bit farther back, you have, a better viewing angle. So what's kind of nice about these is that you can then also set it in a vertical, kind of stand it vertically, because it is on the center line of the phone. Now this does put a little bit more stress on that, and these do just kind of snap off and on. You can rest it in the portrait orientation this way, and if you want to use the other one, you can't put it in the same direction because it'll just fall. But you can turn the phone kind of upside down. You can flip the phone around and view it, and obviously the phone will rotate, the screen will rotate and everything. So you can use it in both directions, I guess, one closer, one a little bit higher. Just depends on how you orient the phone for that. So I do like this. I do like the kickstands. I've used the Spigen Tough Armor cases in the past that have the kickstands, so those are nice as well. This is a little bit more flexible because you have two options. It's on the center line, and you can use it on either direction, right? So that's kind of nice. One thing I'll also say is because the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra does have those extra rounded edges, the case does come up a little bit higher. So it does kind of cover part of the edge of the phone, but it doesn't detract when you're viewing. But I guess that's good from a drop protection perspective. You don't want anything kind of hitting the corner of the screen and causing any problems. So I do like the fact that it's brought up a little bit higher on the edges to kind of give you almost a flat transition from the front glass to the side. It's just a little bit lower than the side, so kind of nice transition, but it gives you protection on the edge. So that's pretty good. That's basically it. I just wanted to kind of do this quick unboxing, quick test fit, quick look of this case, because I do know probably lots of folks are going to be looking for cases for these phones, and Samsung makes a really decent case. Kind of covers you from a protection perspective. It's got the kickstand and all of that built in, so it's really quite nice. If you have any questions, go ahead and post those below. I'll link to this in the description. Please consider subscribing to the channel, giving this a thumbs up if it was helpful. This is Andrew from T is for Tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.